What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here. We are back with the Japanese version of Tales of the Rays. And real quick, I wanted to say this real quick. Because I got a comment. No hate to the person. I didn't take it as offense or anything. But someone pointed out that I don't really... there are a lot of times where, for like the diamonds last night, for example, that were in our box. How I said it was probably for maintenance. I'm just kind of speculating on stuff. I don't actually know for a fact. I don't have a translator that tells me stuff prior to me making the video. I just kind of, when these events go live, I just make the video and kind of do that stuff. Maybe later down the line, once we have a bigger community, maybe I'll look into commissioning a translator and then, preparing more before I make the videos. But we got 90 subscribers. This is just to kind of have a fun time, and there really aren't any Tales of the Rays YouTubers who cover, the information when it comes out. So, like, when the Twitter page tweets out stuff, I just give you guys that information. And same thing with the Magilu thing. I assumed that we were going to get Magilu's event on the 16th, because normally when one event goes away, the next event comes. And I thought maybe the crossover event was going to just be something special where, this is its own separate entity, and that we were going to get the next event once the Hubert and Pascal one went away. So I just wanted to say that. I won't always have, 100% correct information, but usually you guys correct me in the comments, which is great. So that way I actually know what's kind of going on. Alright, so that's done. Now let's move into what this video is actually about. So if you got your login today, you obviously got a ticket for both characters. So I'm gonna go over real quick how they decided to do. So this is like the Mythos event, basically, where you have to accumulate points in order to get the items for the event. Because I was wondering what the second part was going to be, and then once I had actually gotten there, this is it right here. It's got the picture of Jade. And basically, it has a... I'm not sure what we're going to get when we get to 100%, other than I know there's going to be another stage over here, obviously, in a few days whenever we get... Actually, it hasn't even been a full day. We're already at 36%, so this time tomorrow we could honestly already have the thing completed. But if you click down here, this is what takes you to your... So I've already farmed, 19,000 points. Nothing too crazy, but it's pretty much what everyone should be around, roughly, if you are someone who's not, like, throwing your diamonds into it. Just because the max AP mission is 50 AP, so, for someone like me who has 121, and I think the max you can have right now is, like, 123 or 124, so even the people who play a lot should still be around the same thing. So, as you can see, I've gotten some of the rewards. There are a lot of rewards here. Now, here's the thing with this event. If you do not farm the... So, alright, let me do this first. How exactly do I want it? Okay, so, you go here, and so it tells you your base, what you're going to be getting is 1,800 for completing it. But what happens is your characters give multipliers for this thing. So I'm roughly getting between 2,300 to 2,600 every time I complete it, because my my characters give multipliers for that. So I would say roughly between an entire thing of stamina, by doing the 50 stamina mission, I roughly get 5,000 points. I'm rounding up a little bit. It's probably like 4,800, but let's say for the sake it's 5,000. So figure I could do that twice in one sitting. I can roughly probably do it because I can probably refill my stamina 3 times a day, depending on how long I'm awake during that day. So I can roughly do the event probably 6 or 7 times. So that's like a little over 15,000. Now, if we go back to look at the actual stuff in the event and scroll down, so all 3 of their level 70 crystals are at 70,000 points for Jade, Eleanor, and Rain. And then if you keep scrolling down, you get more tickets, more weapons. I believe... Did I pass it? Okay, there it is. And both of theirs, for Rondeline and I'm not sure it's like the Valkyrie girl. I think it's like Lene or something. 260,000. So this event's going to be roughly here for about 2 weeks. So it goes away on the 29th, which is, you know, 15 days from now. So we get a little more in 2 weeks. So let's see. Let's say I get 15,000 a day times 15. So you should roughly... Actually, that's kind of cutting it close. I mean, even with 50 AP, you're going to have to work really hard. So if you are someone who wants to get all this stuff done, you are going to have to do the 50 AP. And I know it's a lot of people are going to be scared of doing that because obviously it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do if you don't have the correct team. But I will probably do a video later showing how to, or at least how I'm doing it. Actually, you know what? We're just going to cut into... You know what? I'm going to spend some diamonds and I'm going to show it off right here. So, let's go 50 AP. I'll use 4 diamonds to refit because that way I can just get more points. I was going to make it a separate video, but really, let's just make this into one. Okay, so here's your percentages. So, obviously, you want to grab the Valkyrie girl if you can, because she gives the highest percentage. As you can see from all these characters here, most of them give pretty low percentages. If I had her, I'd be using her on my team. I have not pulled her yet, even from all the tickets I've been given. So obviously I'm going to bring her along, get that bonus. Last night there was some kind of bug where it wasn't showing any of the percentages. That is not the team I'm using. I was doing some farming earlier. This is the team I've been using. Now here's the thing that I kind of do with this. So you're obviously fighting a level 60 Jade who can, depending on your team, probably for more casual players, he'll be able to one-shot your team if you're lower leveled, but I'm using... Yuri and Lloyd both have double Mirage Arts. I have both of those, the ones that they have that exist in the game right now. So their stats are pretty buffed right now, and they're both max level as well. So having them continuously wail on Jade, even if he manages to attack them back, they won't be one-shot. And then Tyr I've got Healing Circle for. So while they're wailing on Jade and he's just kind of guarding, she can heal them up. And then with Mythos, I kind of help with... Mythos I actually control. You can't auto-battle this. I don't care how whale you are or anything. You won't be able to auto-battle this. I don't think it's physically impossible. I don't think it's physically possible. Sorry. But yeah, even though Mythos doesn't really give me a high percentage, it's kind of nice. You know, you could probably use Merity too, or Rita. You just need a unit that can constantly rain Hellfire down. So, I'll just go into it and show you what I mean. I believe because I don't know what the art's name is for Mythos that I'm using. But I know for Rita and Merity, they do have Bloody Howling, which is really nice for this as well. But the method you would use for Mythos is going to be the same as Rita and Merity. So let's go ahead and actually hop into it. It's actually a fairly simple way to complete it. You just have to be careful about who you use. You need your 2 melee characters who are on auto battle to be wailing on Jade so he cannot move. But there's also a second part to this that you kind of have to figure out. Okay, so get started. Jade's immediately casting. I always stop. I should have cast this earlier so it stopped his art. You basically, anytime he starts casting, if you can, you want to try and at least stop his art. Oh right, I forgot that was on auto. So I was doing other missions. So basically, you just keep on doing this as much as you can. Oh, okay. Yeah, luckily Mythos has a lot of health, so I can kind of tank that. So roughly, I really don't need to use another Mirage Art for the most part. Because as you can see, Yuri and Lloyd are really keeping him busy. He's not able to move. But let's say, for example, he did manage to get away like he is right now. Let's see if he starts... Okay, he starts casting. So you use one more art to kind of disrupt that so he doesn't hit you. It's kind of like those missions where the enemy, you can only do 1 damage to him at a time, and you have to time your Mirage Arts right to every time he's casting. That's pretty much what you have to do here. There's not really too much else to really do with this. And then, honestly, if you feel like you've gotten him low enough, like I've got him here, just go ahead and cast whatever Mirage Art you have left if you want to finish it quick. Maybe if your health is low or you're feeling nervous that something bad may happen. And I like that I have Lloyd's at level... I have it at level 90. I only would need one more dupe to max out his Eternal Sword Mirage Art. And that's pretty much it. You know, it's roughly easy as long as you have the correct team. You know, obviously it's a lot easier for me because 3 of my characters are level 60. And then Mythos I just gotta keep on the side. So 1800, then I get the boost from all my characters, so I got 2,814. So that's roughly what I do for that. So, all in all, my advice basically to you guys is get 2 really quick melee characters, your strongest 2 melee characters, to kind of hold them at bay on auto battle. Get a character, if you have Mythos with the art I was using, like I said, I don't know the name. I don't believe the wiki's even been updated with the names of his arts, it just kind of shows them. Probably like Thunderblade or something, honestly. So, get a character like him, or get Bloody Howling for Rita or Merity. You know, obviously one of those 3. And if you don't have any of those 3, honestly, for Merity, you should just be able to buy it from the... If you have Prism saved up, you should just be able to get it from the shop. And just do it that way. So, those 3 characters are your best bet, or you can try and improvise. You know, maybe, you know, if you have your good healer out and your 2 melee characters, maybe just try another character that you can just have a very strong casting ability. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much all I've got for you. I will come back with another video once we hit 100%. And just kind of go over what the second stage is. As of right now, I don't actually know what we're going to see here. I'm guessing Eleanor, because she is on the... She's the only other character that got a new Mirage Art on the banner that's a character that's already in this game. So, that's my guess on who it's going to be. And then I'll also showcase doing her AP mission. And if you're not someone who actually wants to actually do this... max AP mission, the highest one, and if you're not someone who really cares too much about the rewards you get, I can auto battle the 20 AP, no problem, and I feel like most people should be able to as well. But as you can see, you only get 360 base points as opposed to 1800. And let's say, for example, so I can do the 50 AP twice with max stamina. It gives me roughly 5,000. I would be able to do this mission 6 times, but it would really only give me like 3,000, 3,200. So that's 1,800 points I'm roughly giving up just because I want to be lazy. But anyways, guys, that is it. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time.